All right, guys, so before we get into this, there's one thing you really need to take care of and set up first. When you got your session open, you want to go up here to where it says drag and overlap. You want to click on that, and you want to make sure that this X fade is selected. Select that, make sure it says drag and X fade in the box. X fade is crossfade. You already know what that is. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a loop bar. I already know where I want to go. We have this podcast right here. This is Michael's podcast, Case Files. There's a section in here where he was about to explain some things about Selena Quintanilla, and there was a bit of like a flub. There was a little flub, but Michael perfectly picked it right back up later on in this section. So let's just listen real quick, and then we're gonna try to fix this section that got flubbed up a little bit. Here we go.
Okay. So Selena, I'm gonna pronounce this wrong. I think it's
Quintanilla.
Something like that. Made her recording debut in the 1980s. What is that?
What is what?
Did y'all not hear that?
No.
Okay. Okay, Selena.
Okay, so right here, he picks back up talking about Selena. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some scissors, and I'm going to make my first cut right about here. Make sure that all your files are cut. Make sure they're grouped. And then I'm going to make another cut probably right there. Then I'm going to take the files that I just kind of cut, and I'm going to delete them. Now I'm going to zoom in here. I'm going to take these transients, and I'm going to move them closer to my cut point. Scroll this over. There we go. So now I'm going to take this, and I'm simply just going to bring it and drag it over the transients we already have, and then watch what happens. These are the crossfades. So again, what Logic is doing here is it's fading out of one transient or fading out of the transients and fading right back in. And this is going to sound nice and smooth. You can make these slower or faster. Look what happens if I drag this in forward. See, the crossfade gets bigger. If I go out, they get smaller. So that's how you decide, or that's how you can smooth out a transition or a crossfade or whatever you want to call it there. But we're gonna move this back, and we're gonna take a listen.
So I'm just gonna say a little overview about her, and then we'll just start talking. Okay, Selena Quintanilla.
See what I'm saying? So right away, boom, we're able to fade out and fade in, crossfade that section, and it's just nice and smooth. The timing isn't great. I'm gonna take these files here, and I'm gonna drag them back a little bit. Do a non-destructive edit right there. And then I'm gonna take these. I'm gonna roll that a little bit and see if we can get that timing a little bit better. So again, small little crossfade. Let's take a listen.
So I'm just gonna say a little overview about her, and then we'll just start talking. Okay, Selena.
See, that might have been too fast. That didn't sound natural, right? Like, not so much natural. So we're gonna take this, and we're gonna take these files right here, these transients, and let's move them to about there, and let's listen again.
So I'm just gonna say a little overview about her, and then we'll just start talking. Okay, Selena Quintanilla.
So see, that's a little more natural, and I can play around with this all day till I get the timing the way I want it. I'm gonna back this up actually a little right there, actually. And I'm gonna take these and drag them over a little bit so we get that crossfade. Let's listen one more time.
So I'm just gonna say a little overview about her, and then we'll just start talking. Okay, Selena.
You see what I'm saying? So this takes practice. This takes a lot of practice. Normally I can get this pretty quick, and I did get it pretty quick, but this takes a little bit of practice. But if you master this, this is gonna literally massively improve your editing with your podcast or even music or anything like that. So anyway, guys, that's how you do your crossfade. Once you've done that, you can move on to other sections and, just kind of, now granted, we took out probably 10, 15 seconds from just that section right there, but that's all good. This is how you edit the podcast. This is how you use the crossfades to your advantage. Go do your thing.